How do I already have hair stuck to this? Tell him who's boss. Alright, so today we're doing a full face of first impressions. To say makeup was a struggle today is an understatement. There were lots of interesting products in today's video. A few hits, lots of not so hits. So if you guys are excited for this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Baby family and subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. This Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Face Base I got during the 15% off sale because I've heard so many people raving about this lately. It smells very it smells like a lemon dessert or something to me. It melts into your skin really nicely, makes your skin feel moisturized but still soft and like a good base. But I haven't been in love with it. I'll update you guys, but right now I'm not feeling like it's totally worth the money. I have a couple primers that I want to put on. This is the Smashbox Reduce Redness, which I haven't tried. And then this is the new Smashbox Blotter Petal Metal Primer. I'm kind of confused by this. I don't know if this is just like a radiance primer or if it's going to be like more of a liquid highlighter type of thing. I'm just going to apply this to kind of like the high points of my face first just to see. It feels like a liquid highlighter more than a primer. Feels pretty thick. I'm going to put the Reduce Redness one on the rest of my face, I think. So when I'm filming this, I just got back from LA. Yeah, was that yesterday? 2 days ago. And then my mom and grandma are in town right now for a whole week, which is super fun. But that's why I'm filming right now at like 7 a.m. But yeah, so it's been like complete nonstop. I've had a lot of videos pre-filmed. This feels definitely like a silicone primer, so hopefully this doesn't break me out, but feels thin. Okay, but is there any green? When you actually blend this out, it doesn't look like it's doing anything for my redness because there's no green. I have this Revolution Pro Under Eye Primer. It says hydrate. My under eyes can get very creasy, very dry. Feels like a super just thin kind of eye cream. It is absorbing though. My face is feeling very dry right now after that primer. So I think I'm actually gonna spray some of my Too Faced Hangover. This is what I use always if I just need some extra moisture / everyday. I love this. If I don't use this, since I've had dry skin, my foundation looks so much crappier. So Makeup Revolution came out with this new stick foundation, Fast Base Stick Foundation. This is in the shade F1. Let's just go, oh, glides on nice. Sigma F82 is one of my favorite brushes to blend out stick foundations because it's super compact and, ooh, wow. This has good coverage and it's blending out really easily. Feels like kind of buttery. e.l.f. also makes a really nice brush for stick foundations. I'll put both of them down below. Oh, that looked a lot better from far away. So up close, it's not looking the best around this whole area, like the center of my face. It's looking okay over here. I do like how easily this blends out for a stick foundation. Doesn't feel like one that has a ton of drag. I like that it has a bit of glow. It's just not looking the best. I'm gonna try and build it up. I wouldn't say this is full coverage off of one go. Definitely don't love it, but also don't hate it. So I picked up the Kylie Cosmetics Skin Concealer because in the concealers video, when I was talking about the Kim K, KKW, what's it called? Why am I struggling with this? The KKW concealer, which I actually still have been using every single day mixed in with the Flower Beauty, and those two combined have been like great for my under eyes. And a bunch of you in that video said that you were kind of like skeptical about the whole Kylie Cosmetics thing too, but the Kylie concealer, a lot of you apparently really like. We're gonna see how it is. This isn't the lightest shade because I was reading that it actually goes really, really fair. This is the shade Shell. Hopefully this doesn't dry as fast as the KKW. I probably should have done one eye at a time here. I always get questions about this brush. This is the Morphe G38. I love it for under eye concealer is what I typically use it for. But you can also put on eye primer with this, spot conceal. It's just the only brush I found that applies my under eye concealer well and like doesn't take away the coverage. That's definitely not looking as full coverage as the KKW one right now, and it looks more moisturizing. The KKW one is definitely more matte. I'm gonna try a sponge on this side, obviously. It's not really covering the darkness right there. My under eyes, that's not looking very full coverage. I'm trying to build this up a little bit to get more coverage. I don't like either the brush or the sponge side. Since this is the second layer, I'm using the sponge. Creasing a lot. Okay, not liking this. Definitely like the KKW one a lot more. It's looking a lot better on camera. In real life, I can see like my bags and darkness totally coming through. This does feel kind of like it's gonna slide around. It feels actually really similar to the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth if you don't set it. I've been really excited to try this new powder by Hourglass. This is their Veiled Translucent Setting Powder. Really cool packaging. It has this like basin thing here. Get it out like this. Tell them who's boss. My nose looks like shitsies. Over here looks decent. I almost feel like this has a little bit of a glow to it. I don't think it's just the foundation coming through. I feel like when I put that on, I saw a little bit. I'm actually kind of confused about this thing because you have to like tap it back into here after you flip it. It doesn't seem to be one of those translucent powders that's taking away a ton of the coverage. So that's good. That's pretty rare. I think if I had a foundation underneath that I liked, this one could have potential. I don't know if I'm going to set right on the center because I think that might just look a little bit worse, but I'm going to do my temples. I'm getting so much creasing with this concealer. This is the Revolution Pro Microblading Effect Brow Pencil in dark brown. Oh, this is really tiny. I'm excited. Oh, I definitely thought this was going to be like a pen. It's a little tiny eyebrow pencil. Pencil isn't quite my shade. It looks too light and a little bit too warm. I don't think this is quite dark brown. It looks more like a medium brown shade. Do I have another brow thing to try? Oh, I do. Okay, this one's by Flower Beauty, and it's the Brow Tattoo Effect Stain. I'm gonna try this one. Oh, God. Why are these colors all so light? This is supposed to be espresso. I'm gonna kind of like feather up in the front, but this looks pretty red. I don't mind the actual product, but the color, it just looks nowhere near espresso, but okay. What the actual heck? This is one of those makeup days, I can tell. Okay, I'm gonna go in with my normal brow products and I'll be right back. I kind of feel like washing off my whole face right now. This is what happens when you try and film while you're sleep deprived. Those brows just took me about an hour to salvage. It's now 2019. So this eye primer is new to me, but I've used it a few times so far. It's the Revolution Pro Eye Elements Core Eye Primer. It's basically supposed to be like the MAC Paint Pot, which you guys know is like my holy grail eye primer. And this one I don't like as much. It's a little bit too creamy. The MAC Paint Pot is a little bit drier, which I feel like is a little bit better for eyeshadow because it's just not gonna like crease and stuff. It's not bad, I just would definitely recommend still the MAC Paint Pot over this one. Sorry, I know everyone's pet peeve is foundation on black hair. Okay, so this bronzer I feel like I've tried before, but I also feel like it was a different shade, but this is in the shade Sunkissed. It's the Urban Decay Beach Bronzer. This shade looks different than the one I remember. If I am wearing a warm bronzer, I would rather have it, I'd rather have it be kind of a reddish tone rather than orange. I'm gonna just tone this down with a powder brush. For blush, I'm gonna try this new Morphe 8W Warm Master palette. Pretty sure I've used the shade Sweet before. Don't remember what I thought of this, so this is like a whole new first impression. I think I'm actually gonna mix the shade Sweet with Babe right next to it to give it a little bit of a glow. And I've been loving this brush. It's by AOA. It's the F21. This was $1. It's a bomb. It's good for blush, but also just to kind of blend everything together. This isn't going to give you like the most intense payoff with the blush because it is more of a flimsy brush. Like I usually use something like, where's my brush? Actually the same brush I just used for bronzer. I think that's the first thing that's on my face today that I actually like. I'm going to take this powder I've been trying out. This is the Smashbox Fair Halo Hydrating Perfecting Powder. And I'm just going to blend over my cheek area because my face just needs some help. Not sure how I feel about this powder so far. I've only used it like in this area of my face. I'm going to try it as an all over powder soon and see. Everything is looking pretty patchy on top of this foundation right now. All right, I'm really hoping that these are bomb and they don't fail me because I am obsessed with the packaging of these. I think this is the most beautiful packaging I've seen in a while from a collection. This is the Smashbox Blotter highlighters, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to go in with this one. Looks like a kind of champagne. Look how freaking pretty that is, the rose imprinted on there. The shade is so interesting. It actually looks so much more like pink and dark in real life. I want to swatch this. Oh, whoa. This actually looks like the Huda Beauty eyeshadow. It feels like a drier formula, and I'm definitely dipping in a few times to get it to really show up. This one might have just kind of like a scratchier top layer on here. Wow, my skin looks so bad right now. I like more subtle highlights, so I'm enjoying how this looks. It just feels like it's definitely a drier kind of texture. Oh wait, totally forgot I also had this Afterglow palette by Urban Decay. I might actually layer, oh, there's blush in here too, and a bronzer. Ooh, that one looks pretty. Okay, I might actually layer Sin. Ooh, that looks pretty. Yeah, I want to layer Sin. Whoa, there we go. there's a highlight for you. This is much more of an intense highlight if that's what you're looking for. No idea what kind of eye look I'm going to go for today, but I want to try out this Nicole Concealer Violet Voss eyeshadow palette. I actually got this on Hot Look, which you guys know I'm obsessed with, for half price. I want to say I got this for like 20 bucks around there. Here's the colors, looks super pretty. I'm going to start out with the shade Daisy, which is this tan kind of transition color. I don't think I've ever tried Violet Voss eyeshadows. I don't know why. I've had one in my Sephora cart for forever. I've been thinking about doing an updated what's in my Sephora cart kind of thing. I did a video on that a long time ago. Products that just chill in my cart and I never actually buy, but they're just in there. All right, the eyes really need to happen for us today. This shade is really speaking to me, Palm Tree. Looks like a really pretty greenish one. I kind of want to, let's use that. Oh, this looks exactly like a MAC, what's it called? That one pigment. That's really pretty. Feels really buttery and smooth. I love how there's a shade in here called Hangry. Hell yeah. I think I'm gonna take this shade right here. Boot Bop it's called. I'm just blending that into the crease. Oh, this is like that camel shade I always love. I like how these are pigmented and they feel a bit powdery, but they're still sticking. That's like my one thing with powdery eyeshadows. I hate when they just kind of like blend away. Ooh, that shade is so pretty. That shade is like, I could use that every day. I'm gonna go back in with Palm Tree on my finger. For my inner corner, I'm going in with a mix of LA and Victoria, the two kind of gold shades. Oh, there's also Zozo. This might be too dark, we'll see. I think Zozo, this lighter gold shade, is what I'm going to take for my inner corner. I'm going to wet it. Not quite light enough for my inner corner. The only other shade that's lighter is NYC, which actually looks like kind of purple. It's like a white, but has like a purple-blue duochrome. So I think I'm actually going to take my face highlighter and just pop that on the inner corner. I'm going to take the Urban Decay Sin again. There we go. Ooh, that shade is pretty. I'm going to go back in with Boot Bop, that like camel shade, and blend that down here. On a flat edge liner brush, I'm going to take Chocolate. I'm just running this right to meet kind of the gold. Another pretty brown. I'm feeling the browns in this thing. This is actually a rose gold liner. This is also from the Blotter collab. And this, I think, actually might look really cool right now with this kind of green. You could probably use this as like an all-over lid shade. It doesn't seem like it's totally going to show up if I try and like wing it. So I'm just going to bring it out a bit. And I am going to use false lashes today. This would probably look really pretty on top of like a full matte eye. Like I said, I am going to put on falsies, but I want to try this Covergirl Peacock Flare Mascara. And it has this almost like twisted wand. What is this reminding me of? Some kind of candy. Wow, this is a dry mascara. Feels a little bit dry for what I usually like, but that is super lengthening. Look at that. Actually, that gave me great length. This might be a good layering one. On its own, it's not giving me as much volume as I usually like, and it does feel pretty dry. I think I'm going to use these lashes. I'm going to have the exact ones down below because I just have them in this thing, so I don't know what they are off the top of my head, but it was from another video, so I'll link these down below. Alright, so my eye makeup took a little unexpected turn. I put on my lashes, was trying to cover up the lash band, and then it turned into a full-blown winged liner. So I'm going to do a nude lip today. I have 3 new products I want to try. This is the LA Girl Perfect Precision Lip Liner. This is in the shade Flesh. Whoa. And I'm supposed to be picking up my mom right now. Oh, it looks very peachy. LA Girl makes some good lip liners. I love their retractable ones. I'm gonna try out this Pop Beauty liquid lipstick. This is in the shade Pale Baby. Ooh, this looks pretty, okay. It smells like fluoride, bubblegum fluoride. Oh. I might gag. I'm like actually getting the chills right now. I don't mind the dentist at all, but fluoride I'm not down for. I think this is supposed to be like mint bubblegum scented, but if you don't like the dentist, this will give you PTSD. Pretty color though. Why am I having so many issues today doing like basic ass shit? The formula feels really comfortable if it didn't smell like the dental office. Ooh, I really like that shade actually. I don't even think I want to put this on. I was gonna put the Becca Glow Gloss over top. This just smells like straight up mint. So that's everything. Wow, there were a shit ton of misses today. I'm just gonna go through the few products that I somewhat liked because all of the rest were pretty much rejects. Totally feeling this palette. The formula of these are right up my alley. The shades I used, I'm definitely into. This, I really like the shade of. I like how it feels comfortable. You know how I feel about the scent. Eyebrow products, face products, pretty much everything besides my eyes and lips and highlight I would probably pass on. But I would try out this Hourglass Veil powder again. Like I said, it didn't seem to totally remove my makeup underneath, which is rare, and I think it actually gave a little bit of, I don't want to say a glow, but kind of like a sheen. How do I already have hair stuck to this? Lots of rejects today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, even though I'm like pretty much sleep deprived and I don't even know what I did on my face today. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I have everything that I used on my face linked down below in the description box. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.